Welcome, ladies, gents, and our non-binary friends to Spoiler Sleepover Season 4. The altar has been set, the drinks have been mixed, and a sacrifice must be made. So, join the cult of classics.
You had something way better than I did. Usually I have something for this, but I was like, bro, I don't have anything spider related in here.
Anyway. I have something main character related, and that was perfect. Welcome back, ladies, gents, and our non-binary friends, to the cult of the 60s.
Oh, I'm Jason Michael.
And I'm Rob, and today we're talking about a movie from 1967. Also, a movie I'd never seen before.
Same. So I'm pretty sure at some point I've told the story on the podcast. We used to run a haunted house out of our backyard, and my dad would put on movies on a projector on a tarp, and like people would drive by and slow down and be like, "What old movie are we watching?"
Crash.
And luckily, we've never been responsible for any of that. Shockingly, but he would usually end the night with his like once a year drink of tequila to celebrate Halloween while watching Plan 9, the greatest movie of all time. And there was one time while, we have movies for people in the line and Spider Babies was on. And, oh yeah, I said it wrong, but I don't care. And
Spider Baby.
We're about to find out why. But yeah, this, I think I've seen bits and pieces, but never the entirety of it. But we're not going to talk about that just yet. Instead, we're going to talk about some what's been keeping you up at night. And Rob, what's been keeping you up at night?
Firearms. No, put it down.
It's a crossbow. It doesn't count.
Well, what's been keeping me up at night is I got fucking married.
Oh, I was going to say hand tattoo. Hey, where is it?
Yep. That's what's been keeping me up at night. It's been keeping me up at night for months because it's taken a long time to get to this point, but it finally happened. Those of you who are subscribed, those of you who follow us on socials, you would have seen, well, specifically Instagram, you would have seen a few pictures that I posted in our story. Mm-hmm. If you're not and you're just a listener, that's awesome. Really appreciate you listening. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Threads. You're not going to get much on Threads, but we are on those things.
We're on Twitch and patreon.com/Spoiler Sleepover Podcast.
Yeah, berdoodles. But yeah, I'm a motherfucking married man now.
What did I text you when I got back after your wedding? Now go spend some time with your wife, you fucking married ass bitch.
Yeah, I had to run errands literally after the wedding.
Yeah, you did, and it was like late o'clock at night already at that point.
Yeah, we had like a very busy week in general leading up to the day, and then like every day after that, it's been just apeshit crazy. And finally got an opportunity to fucking slow down, like almost a week later. But yeah, there's no rest for the wicked.
Yeah, you've been married for at the time of this recording.
Yeah,
a week.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So at the time of the release, it's been 2 weeks since I've been married.
Hell yeah. Math.
There you go.
Math wasn't mathing. Don't worry about it.
Math is fun, but yep. Sorry, ladies, gents, and they, thems, all of y'all. I'm off the market. I'm not sorry at all. I'm off the market. My wife fucking rocks, dude. I fucking love her. I'm not sorry at all.
Look at him. He's glowing.
I am actually glowing.
Wait.
Nope, don't do it.
Ooh. Oh, hey now.
Well, that's what's been keeping me up at night. Are you married? Let us know. Just Michael, what's been keeping you up at night?
Well, it's a good thing I didn't get married, but I was at your wedding. I was the best man at your wedding, and you made me cry, you bitch. So
multiple times.
But while it was a tremendous ceremony and a very lovely thing for me to be a part of, so thank you for allowing me to be your best man. Thank you for having me be part of it. But to talk about something I know we're very excited to talk about, and we haven't yet. I watched Spider Noir.
Dude, I'm not done with it yet. But
oh shit! Okay, I thought you had. I thought you knocked it out day one.
No, I watched.
Prepped.
Yeah, so day it dropped, I watched the first episode. Next day, I watched the second episode. Attempted third episode, fell asleep immediately. Like, like I hit play and I was just like, I really like this music. It's the last thing I remember. It was just the opening of the episode, and I was like, cool. Waited a few days, watched the third episode, and that's where I've been. So
it's got musical feels. I won't say anything else then. I thought we had a bit more time, but don't worry, Rob will catch up. Because
very quickly, yeah.
It's Nick Cage as Spider-Man.
It's Daddy. Daddy is Spider-Man.
Whoa, hey now.
He's mine. I'm not saying he's yours. That's my daddy.
I mean, you can have him, man. That's fine. Well, let us know if you've been watching Spider Noir, if you watch Spider Noir, if Nick Cage is also your daddy, and or, again, if you're married. But that's what's been keeping us up at night. Let us know in the comments here on YouTube, where you could see our faces, and Rob's married. Why are you pointing to your dick?
No, that's where the comments need to be made.
Oh, okay. Anyway, please allow us to head on over to Squiggletown for those wonderful little things going in your ears. I don't want to earworm. I'm just terrified as to what you're going to say. I was editing last week's episode this morning, and I was like, fuck, it was bad. Like,
it's fun stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say the word fun. Rob, what's been squiggling in and out of your ear?
Well, I am just full of excitement and good news.
Nice.
And I got married, but here's even bigger news. I can finally actually reveal. Ooh. Last season, I said I was working on something. Beginning of this season, I said I've been working on something. Couldn't say anything, but now I can finally say it.
Do it.
I've been listening to my own music because I have been composing the score for Dylan Brown's next movie, A Man in the Woods with an Axe.
Nice.
I officially have my own IMDb page, studio set up. Wasn't me. I'm a composer. So that's what's been squiggling out of my ears, is trying to get this score together. Currently, I'm sitting at about 15 tracks. I believe I have probably like 5 or 6 more to go until I personally feel like everything has been filled out. But so far, everything that's been sent over to Dylan, he has really enjoyed. And yeah, dude, I'm a composer. I took a step in the direction of a lifelong dream, which is to be in the film industry.
Yeah.
So I'm there. That's what's been squiggling out of my ears. It's exciting stuff.
Wow. Bro, my week's been fucking boring in comparison to yours. Jesus Christ. Man's getting married. Man's on IMDb. I'm out here fucking watching Spider-Man and playing drums.
There you go. Well, speaking of drums, Jason Michael, what's been squiggling in and out of your ears this week?
Pretty much just playing some songs that I have on my songs I can't drum to ? Playlists. Sometimes I'll go through playlist 1 through I think 8. Maybe I think I'm up to 8. Regardless, yeah. I know there's songs that I can play. I know there's repeats in there, like Spillways from Ghost, New York Groove by Ace Frehley, and then there's songs that I think I can play to, but I most definitely can't. But I like to imagine that it kind of sounds okay, like Drowning in the Sound by Trivium. So I think it sounds okay.
When are you going to attempt that Signs of the Swarm song I played you with that intense double bass at the end?
Let us know what's been squiggling in and out of your ears as fucking bro. I need to figure out how to actively do double bass before anything else, because like I can maybe do like I can't even get that I can't even do that yet. Like I'm actively trying and my feet are like no. They fucking fight against me. I will sit there and try and do it, and then my legs will go full. It's
oh man,
yeah. But maybe one day, not any day soon, but maybe one day. But that has been what has been squiggling in and out of our ears.
Our earworms.
Yeah, it was actually kind of. Now I'm worried for next week because that was actually kind of docile for you.
Me becoming a composer is docile?
No,
Or what I said?
what you asked about my earworms, because again, compared to last week,
dude,
vile.
I'm in too much of a good mood to get vile. That's like
fair.
me. It's torture for you, which is pleasure for me.
I know.
And I only do that when I'm like inside, I'm screaming. And I'm just like, I want somebody else to feel my pain. And I'm like, well, you're here. Congratulations.
Thanks. Great. I'm glad I'm the happy fucking punching bag.
Oh man.
Also, Rob was very happy before this as well because we found out some wonderful non-alcoholic Sierra Nevada news. So
yeah, dude. Yeah, and thanks to Jason Michael. I'm currently drinking a Biro, one of Spider-Man's beers.
Thwip. So
thanks, Tom Holland.
Yeah, thanks, Tom Holland. Oh, I can't wait for a brand new day. Anyway, again, let us know about your earworms. Now, a little bit of...
I have got one for you this week.
Hit me with that news.
I'm going to straight up like grab my phone so it's not off screen.
Okay.
That way I can read the 2 paragraphs I have here. I straight up just copied what Bloody Disgusting posted because this is pretty exciting to me. I know it's going to be exciting for you. We've kind of mentioned it at one point in time, and then you and I have definitely talked about it. So, from John Carpenter's original classic, Laurie Strode, Linda von der Klock, Annie Brackett, and Bob Sims will be playable characters in Halloween the game. The characters will appear in the single-player mode and also be featured in the playable characters in the multiplayer mode.
Okay.
The standard edition of Halloween, the game, will feature 10 playable civilians at launch. Jennifer, Tanya, Rachel, Eric, Marcus, Thomas, Bob, Linda, Annie, and Lori.
Is that Thomas as Tommy?
Yes, dude.
Okay.
These are all characters from the movies as a whole.
I was going to say Child, Paul Rudd, or Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah. So here's the plug for everyone who's looking forward to this. The game is released September 8th. Pre-orders are now available. So you can pre-order the game currently if you want to. But I thought that was really exciting because the original announcement was like, yes, Lori will be in the game. Full stop. And you were like, and then whom? And then they released the teaser trailer and it was like fill in characters. Like they weren't anybody from any of the movies. Those characters apparently will still be there at some point, but we have 10 characters from the Halloween franchise as a whole that are playable fucking characters. Even more exciting, there's a single player mode.
Yeah, no, I'm like, fucking ecstatic about that, dude. Like that's half the reason I didn't like Evil Dead had a single player mode.
Yes.
And like while difficult as dicks, that was still fun to play. Friday the 13th had like a single player computer mode, but like you could only be Jason versus the counselors, and it was kind of it got old after the first or second match.
It was ass.
I never played Texas Chainsaw, and I never played Killer Clowns, and I didn't even know Killer Clowns died. I felt like that was snuffed out quick.
I didn't know it died at all. I thought it was still running.
No, it died real quick, kind of like Texas Chainsaw did, unfortunately.
How though? Because the Kyoto brothers own it. Like
nobody's playing it anymore.
Jesus. I think it has everything to do with timing of release because it got delayed 2 years. And then they dropped it shortly after the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game came out. In that game I think I played for 2 hours. Nobody used mics. And like you can get away with not using a mic for the Friday the 13th game. It's fine. You don't really need it. It does make it helpful, especially if you're trying to utilize the cars to get out.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the battery. It's over at this cabin. Great. You can get back up to, run interception, whatever. But Texas Chainsaw is teamwork. Like the whole game is teamwork.
Was teamwork.
Yeah. And I played at least 8 rounds and nobody used mics. Ugh. And I was like, this is fucking pointless. I gave up. I'm really glad it was just a playable free through Xbox. because if I had paid for that,
right. On the Game
I would have
Pass.
been real angry. Yeah. But that's the Creeping It Real for this week. Are y'all looking forward to Halloween, the game?
Fucking better hope so. Oh, well, I mean, hang on. Let's double team this real quick because Jason came to Dead by Daylight. So he was never in Dead by Daylight, even though he was basically the Trapper, the main character, but it's actual like Jason universe Jason.
There you go.
Yeah. So he's in Dead by Daylight and he's fucking insane. He will throw a spear at you, which will pin you to the wall and can go through two people and stop the other person in their tracks.
Fucking hell. Is John Kramer still in the game?
The pig is still in the game, yeah.
Nice. All right, yep. I like that.
Yeah, but they I mean, this is old news at this point. I think it was at least over a year ago. They took Michael out of the game.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, but they still got Leatherface, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, let us know what your thoughts are.
Hell yeah.
And guess what?
Chicken butt.
An ad.
Oh.
Spoiler Sleepover is sponsored by Gore Clown Shop, the only place to get official Spoiler Sleepover merch. Visit goreclown.com now.
Ugh.
Well, did you visit? Because you should. And I'm going to tell you why you should. Because we currently have a Safe Place Pride t-shirt up because we are in Pride Month currently. If you are watching this or listening to this and you're hearing me say that, and for some reason you got past the intro where I say ladies, gents, and our non-binary friends, and you were like, I'm still cool to listen to this, then you find out we support the LGBTQI, and one of the members, hi, that's me, is part of that group, and that bothers you, and you want to lean right, get the fuck out of here. We don't give a shit. Sorry, world's on fire. People suck or people are good. If you're people that suck, eat a bag of dicks. Leave a comment, get blocked, get fucked. Anyway, we have a really cool shirt over there right now, and we're going to be working something out with our sponsor. The design was created by teamwork. It's our logo, which was created by Jason Michael. And then I have altered it to pride it up, took the spoiler sleepover of the mask, put safe space because we are a safe space podcast for all out there. But we're going to work something out with our sponsor. We're not going to take anything from the sales. We are going to get our proceeds donated to probably one of the trans protection companies out there, organizations out there, not companies, organizations. We'll find a good one that represents and supports the LGBTQAI plus, and we're going to donate whatever we make. So we're not making a penny off of it. Please go on over to goreclown.com. Grab yourself a Safe Space Pride t-shirt right now.
Do it.
All right. Well, you already heard Jason Michael missay the title of the movie, but we're talking about Spider Baby from 1967. This was my first watch. I had never seen this movie before. And normally this is the time where I jump into the synopsis and then, but this was my first time watching this movie, and I really fucking liked this movie, like a lot, like a lot. Like I got out of work and I ran over to the store and I bought the Arrow release Blu-ray. Like I really liked this movie.
How the fuck? What the fuck?
2 discs. There's a bunch of special features in an entire booklet inside. I said, this one needs to be added to my collection.
Huh.
So spoilers to the end of our score. It's in the collection. If you've been a listener for a long time and you know what that means. Rob added to the collection. Oh, you really liked the movie. It's got rewatchability, which it does. So the synopsis that the studio put out: a household of cannibals take drastic measures when distant relatives question their sanity. At no point is cannibalism mentioned, hinted towards. The rest of it, yeah. Okay, cool. You could have just said an offbeat family takes drastic measures. That works perfectly fine. But not once where they were like, you want to go eat Jethro? Like, no, they ate a cat.
I was going to say they wanted to eat the cat.
They ate some pussy. It was great.
I know.
But, this movie was written and directed by Jack Hill. The I've got some fun facts because again, this was my first watch.
Huh.
And I may have gone in a bit too hard on the fun facts for this one.
You said you were going to come at this with a bunch of fun facts. So
yeah. So Jack Hill is known as the king of cult classics. If you look at his repertoire, it is nothing but cult classics. The one movie that he is most notable for, which I got a remake done by, we shall not mention him because I don't like him, but everyone else does. He wrote and directed Foxy Brown. But he also created a short-lived series or genre of movies called Women in Prison. And I've seen a few Women in Prison movies. They're interesting, to say the least. It's pseudo horror, but it's like also like extreme exploitation. It's very strange. Okay. Having this be my first watch, I did not know Sid Haig was in this bitch as Ralph. And in my notes, I wrote Sid Haig as Ralph. We miss you. Because we do.
So in the opening credits, first off, I saw Lon Chaney and I was like, cool, rad, perfect. Lon Chaney Jr., last seen on our podcast in Wolfman from 1941.
Yep.
And then I saw Sid Haig and I was like, fuck yeah. I didn't realize it was Sid Haig as Ralph. So I was like, I swear to fucking God, Sid Haig was just in this. So I was looking it up while you were explaining that. And it sure as shit, I don't know how I missed that. I think I was just more shocked at the fact of it's like, all right, Ralph, get out of the car. And there's some random bald dude laying in the back seat on the fucking floor.
So I'd seen a lot of Sid's earlier movies, like Westerns. He did a lot of Westerns. So I knew what he looked like when he was younger. And so when he showed up on screen, I was just like, look at him. He's so skinny. That was the only thing that ran through my head. And I was like, and alive. We really miss you, Sid. Like, this world's on fire. I'm glad he's not alive to see the way the world is right now. But yeah. So speaking of Sid, fun fact number 1. According to Sid Haig, when Lon Chaney Jr. finished the scene where Bruno talks about the toy, the crew was in tears. Chaney also received a standing ovation and wasn't able to leave the set for 5 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, that scene was emotional, but at no point was I brought to tears. But, like, his delivery was so damn... It's Lon Chaney Jr., for fuck's sake. But his delivery was so good that I was just like, man, that's kind of heartbreaking. And I was like, but figured it was going in a direction that it went, but not to the direction it went. I was like, oh, fuck, they really turned this shit up to 11.
Yeah.
More Sid Haig and Lon Chaney Jr. fun facts. Sid Haig admitted to avoiding Lon Chaney Jr. for the first 2 days of filming simply because he wasn't sure what to say to the veteran actor. One day, Chaney was needed for, and Haig was sent to Chaney's trailer to retrieve him. Haig nervously knocked on the door and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Chaney, you're needed on set." Chaney told Haig without skipping a beat, "Stop that. I'm not Mr. Chaney. I'm Lon. You're Sid. Let's leave it at that." Haig later said that this interaction put him completely at ease. And I could totally see that happening. Like this.
Yeah, just big Tom Chaney, like fucking again.
Stop that.
massive dude who is very nurturing and plays tragedy incredible. Mm-hmm. He's just like, now stop it. And it's like, fucking all right, I'm sorry.
I'm Lane. Yours. That's fucking. It's just amazing. All right, one last fun fact I thought was interesting. Thought to be a lost film in the 1990s, it was learned there was a badly dubbed 16 millimeter VHS copy in release. Writer-director Jack Hill found the original negative, got a clean digital transfer from it, and put that into circulation. As the picture was not copyrighted, he was able to market it on his own. Hill added a scene cut from the original theatrical release and promoted it as a director's cut.
Now we're back.
Don't sigh. we don't have director's cuts if it isn't for Jack Hill. He created that. Now, what's amazing is the version I watched was the 16 millimeter, was not a digital rip. So there were not errors, but like the film grain, like moments were like super foggy in the movie. And there were other moments where like the film grain was completely off. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then I found this fact and I was like, oh, and then I looked up the version that I watched and I was like, oh, that's why. That's really cool. I got to watch the 16 millimeter, which is on here. And this also has the digital rip with the deleted scene and much, much more. That's the list of special features that this Bad Larry has.
Jesus Christ.
So stay tuned. You're going to get more Spider Baby facts. I'm so excited. This movie was so fucking good.
I unfortunately had a different feel of this movie.
Oh, you're wrong.
I was expecting to like it. I was confused through damn near all of it.
I really liked the opening where the delivery guy gets stuck in the window. I was just like, what's going to happen? And then you saw the opening.
Yep. I was man,
God.
we're starting the movie with a B&E. Perfect. Nope, we're starting the movie with a stabbed in the head repeatedly over and over murder in the 60s.
Virginia rocks. I really liked her character, but yeah, she cuts that dude up and ear drops to the ground.
Yep.
What I liked about it was like there were scenes of the stabbing that were in reverse. And I was like, whoa. And I rewound that portion just to watch it again because I was just like, I said that was in reverse, right? And it was. And there was that moment in general, like I not fully uncomfortable, but I was like, there's something off about this, where it like made me go, oh, I don't know if I like what's currently happening on the screen right now.
I mean, for the 60s, it felt brutal.
It felt dark.
Yeah.
Like really dark. And I was like,
felt like a child was stabbing some random unsuspecting man in the head with kitchen knives over and over again.
And, I mean, just the unfolding of all of the events throughout the movie too were up until the end. We'll get there. But so we're introduced to the characters in the house. Lon Chaney Jr. happens to be the house, a chauffeur who is taking care of these three siblings, two daughters, and Sid Haig's character, who is, I think he's supposed to be a pinhead, but I'm not entirely sure. They call him the R word, which I'm not going to say, but
did they really?
It's 67. Yeah, Lon Chaney Jr. says it. He's just like, yeah, he's mentally R word, and I was just like, yo,
remember that?
What? It's like it's 60s. I was like, that was the term back then. They didn't have anything else, but
yeah.
It was when he said it, it took me aback for a second. I was like, "Oh my stars!" I was like, "You can't say that,
dude." Chaney was. I wrote it down, but fucking can't find it now. He was old. I mean, he was late 60s, I believe, in this one, and then died 6 years later after this. So. Unfortunately, his alcohol abuse and drug abuse did catch up with him, and you could kind of see it in his face. Hardcore.
Kind of? Yeah, you could. Hardcore, good.
Hardcore, kind of see it in his face. And it's also in his voice too. Unfortunately, like his voice isn't as strong and commanding. It does make it feel more nurturing towards the girls, but that's because the man's old and life is punching him in the face over and over again at this rate.
Yeah.
That was the times.
I mean, he's real shiny. And in comparison to everybody else that's on screen, you're like, as a recovered alcoholic, I know that shine. And when he walked on screen, I was like, yo, wow, he's drunk.
Yep.
Like it wasn't his first delivery. There was a scene later in the kitchen where they're about to have dinner and he is slurring. And I was just like, oh, he is fucking shit-faced right now.
Did you ever hear about his first, I don't want to say it's a Frankenstein, but it's a Frankenstein. where it was for a live broadcast, a live like horror hour, and he is sloshed.
Ooh.
And again, my favorite monster is the Wolfman. I love Lon Chaney Jr., but you can see the actual short where he's doing, it's a live broadcast, but he thinks it's the like practice and rehearsals. So he's coming in like stumbling everywhere, just swinging and half-assing it. He's supposed to pick up a chair and throw it. He picks it up and just puts it down to the side and kind of just goes over here, and no idea where he is. And it's real tough to watch.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Well, he did a good job, drunk or not, throughout this one for sure.
Yeah.
So we were introduced to the family. Lon Chaney's character realizes, like, oh, well, Virginia done fucked up again playing Spider Baby.
I told you not to play Spider.
Yeah, and that's why is only Virginia plays Spider, not the two sisters, because then the movie would be called Spider Babies. But there's only one sister that does, so it's called Spider Baby.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
But it just we just move forward from that. They dispose of the body. Apparently, Virginia keeps the ear, which we find out much later in the film. Which,
yeah, and like a little matchbox.
I was like, oh, and again, 67. It's not even a close-up shot of it. The guy just precariously turns the box towards the fucking lens, and it's done so well and lit so well, that's an ear. And I was like,
yep.
Damn, way to go, Jack Hill. Fucking killing it on set. Did a great job. But
proud of you.
Then we get the cut to these asshole family members. They find out they have distant cousins who are living on this giant estate and do not have parents readily available. So they're like, oh, we're going to go take care of them and make sure we get the estate. And then we're going to flip it and we're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's basically the setup for the entirety of the movie. So 3 of these people show up who are cousins. And then there's some random lady. On my second rewatch, I'll figure out exactly where she falls in place, because I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But she's not a cousin. She's just there.
I was lost on what any of them were really there for. It felt like they were just people there, and occasionally it's like, oh, that's your cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the random the actual bitch who runs around scantily clad is
and just lock my door. For
no one. Which is the wildest thing. I was just like, what is happening? And then
you enjoy yourself, go for it. But it was like, huh?
You can clearly tell that Sid was being held by someone, but he gets lowered down into the window and he's like watching, but like he's like shaking. I was just like,
don't let go.
Is he good? Like it was crazy. Then there was the nice male cousin who I liked that dude.
Yeah.
He was the survivor, or if you go to the very beginning of the movie and the end of the movie, the narrator. He intros the movie and he outros the movie as well. And then there is Schlocker, which is his name. They call him Shocker at first, and he's like, no, it's Schockler. Schlockler.
The lawyer?
And that dude has a
Michael Jordan mustache.
When they fucking showed him, I was like, oh no. No. That's been out of style for quite some years at this point, sir. Like,
maybe about 20, 22, 20 something.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh no. And then Chaney said the R word, and I was just like, this movie's off the rails.
But again, Michael Jordan brought it back. Why? I don't know.
No, he didn't. He did it.
Why?
Nobody else did it. If he bringing it back means establishes that other people decided to do it. Michael Jordan just did it, and people were like,
why?
He's 7'3" and he's a giant black guy. I'm not questioning anything until other basketball players who were also black were like, you sure about this choice? And he was like, yeah, I like it. It looks good on me. And they're like, You sure?
How? See how? You got to be real fucked up to ruin a fucking mustache style, dude. And
Yeah.
lo and behold, he was. Jesus Christ.
So the cousins and Random, the pretty lady, as Virginia likes to call her. No, not her. The other one.
Oh, wom.
Yeah. They show up to the house. They make their presence known. They make sure that they know why they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't even beat around the bush. They're like, yeah, you can't be here. And then they also are questioning Cheney in general. Like, you're a chauffeur. You have no. Why would they leave you to do this? And he was like, well, before they left, he says before their parents left, I promised that I would always take care of them. So that's what I'm doing. I've been taking care of them. I feed them. I make sure that they're safe. And, he does all the good stuff.
Yep.
Well, in typical Scooby-Doo multi-villain fashion, all the shitty cousins and the pretty lady split off different directions. No mustache and the bitch, that's just what I'm going to call him from now on.
Sounds like a really bad radio talk show. Yeah. No mustache and the bitch. 67 in the morning.
They are staying at the house. They stay in different rooms. And then the nice cousin and the pretty lady, they decide that they're going to go to a hotel. Oh. And on the way, she was just like, oh, wait, rewind. Before they do that, they have dinner. And during dinner, the pretty lady goes into a whole ass conversation about how much she loves the Universal monsters, listing all of them, to a point where she also goes, I love the mummy, the way it walks, and then makes like the worst sound effect I've ever heard. She's like, cha, cha. And I was just like, not what it sounds like, but A for effort. And then goes in, like, I love the Wolfman. The Wolfman's my favorite. It's so good. And Cheney just looks at her and leans forward and goes, it's supposed to be a full moon tonight. And I was just like, yes! Yes!
I love how that happened, and everybody stopped like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck off, beast! Back off!
Everything in me wants to know, and guess what? I'll find out if that was scripted or not, or if that was just like an off the cuff, like, because it felt natural. It didn't feel forced or acted at all from either party. Yeah. Like, Lon's really good at making a scene feel natural. So that doesn't surprise me if it was scripted. But the other actress in the scenes before that and the scenes after that is not great. But like, during her excitement about talking about the Universal monsters was so fucking real.
Yeah.
I believe that it's one of those, I'm like, did they just say, just have a conversation? And then maybe Jack Hill was like, talk about the Universal monsters. And then they did.
Hello, Mr. Cheney. I'm not Mr. Cheney. I'm Lon.
You're right.
The way you were describing that sounded like a more pleasant Harrison Ford interaction. I swear to God.
I love the fact that Harrison Ford is not actually an asshole at all.
No,
he just
plays one really well.
And it works. And for so many years, people were like, he's so mean. He just wants privacy, but like, it worked. And then he finally got outed by freaking Luke Skywalker himself. Mark Hamill outed him. He's like, no, he just does it because he wants to be left alone. He actually is really nice. And then fans were like, that was when he was on Conan. Yeah, it was Mark Hamill outed him on Conan. And I was just like, oh. And then Harrison was on like a week or so later, and he was just like, yeah, that's true. He just let my secret out. Now they're gonna know. And everyone was just like, so you're really nice? He was like, yeah, I'm a really nice guy.
That's like, son of a bitch, Mark Hamill.
Cracked me up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So then they all split. They split off into their separate directions.
Yep.
We get more backstory with the family of Virginia decides to go say goodnight to Dad, and this is when we get the real reveal as to what happened to at least the father. She walks into a room, she leans over, kisses her dad in the bed, and then the camera does. By the way, beautiful timing, beautiful pacing on this shot. Slowly pans the camera. It's a skeleton with some skin still and hair still attached, just in the same position I sleep in too, on his side. And I was like, "Oh shit!" That moment, I was just like, that was another one of those moments. I was like, "This is 67. This doesn't feel 67 to me."
No, it once again, similar to The Brain That Wouldn't Die, it felt very 50s. And was it released a few years later? I mean, did it have this feeling because of Chaney? I don't know. I mean,
it was the shock factor and the delivery of some of these scenes it feels more 70s. Like the presentation of the movie is 50s as fuck, but like the content was like late 70s exploitation at moments where I was just like, this is wild to me. Like it was really blowing my mind while I was watching it. And I'm such a huge fan of the 70s, like especially the exploitation films. Like I'm a huge fan of it. But I feel like I have just completely overlooked the 60s. And I'm going to do research and deep diving into especially Jack Hill, more of his stuff, because like his list is long and he's cast Sid Haig more than once. So, and in movies I'm not seen. So I'm going down the rabbit hole with Jack Hill and with Sid Haig at this point.
So now you have from the 50s, you have Vincent Price's filmography, and now from the 60s, you have Jack Hill's filmography.
Yeah, and I'm excited. This is
tune in a few weeks to find out what we get out of the 70s. Which filmography will Rob be viewing? Tune in a few weeks.
It's this again. You've said it a bunch of times, and I don't think I've said it once, but it's really nice to be away from the suffering. And this season's a lot of fun and highly educational. And I think I've mentioned it on the podcast before. You definitely know I say this, but like I make a point to try and learn at least one new thing a day. And if somebody else, it's not me who teaches myself something. If somebody else teaches me something I didn't know, I tell them, I'm like, "Ooh, I learned something new today." Because to me, I'm acknowledging the fact that you made an effort, whether you were even trying or aware or not.
Yeah.
But I also want you to know, like, hey, you taught me something. Like, I don't know everything. And it's cool to learn something new. And the Cult of Classics is fucking teaching me shit. And it's exciting me because I'm just like, this is just a new season of the podcast. No, it's an education for me. This is really cool.
Season 4, the educationing of Rob. Tag teamed with Jason Michael Gets Learnt.
Ooh.
Welcome to season 4. We're in school. Summer school because it's June.
Oh no. I never went to summer school. I don't know how I graduated high school. But
bro, same. Almost stayed back freshman year. Moving on.
They just hated me, so they kicked me out by giving me my diploma.
They thought I was dealing pot. Yeah. One of my English teachers, and sorry, Mom and Dad, because you don't know this, they thought I was dealing pot. I wasn't dealing pot. Thanks.
My mom doesn't listen to the podcast, but she knows I was selling coke in high school. So, whoopsie daisies.
Spoiler sleepover, everybody.
Yeah, she found out. I mean, she found out just a few years ago. Like sobriety made me like open up the floodgates of like
Robert.
Yeah, this was what was actually happening in my life. I made my mom cry a lot. She was just like, I didn't know. And I'm like, of course you didn't know. I didn't want you to know.
She is a sweetheart.
Isn't she? She welcomed you into the family.
Yeah, she at the wedding. One final thing before we continue. Rob was making his rounds. He comes over and sits at the table, and his mom goes, "Robert," puts her hand on my shoulder, and goes, "I love him. I love him." And I was like, "Yes."
So, the nice cousin and the pretty lady spend too long at the bar, which I love her moment. She was just like, "I have too many. I had one," and I was just like, "Oh, that's good."
Keep going, honey. Keep going.
Lon was her drunk coach. He was just like, "No, you don't know how many you guys. Just count to one. You You did good.
Lon, are you acting right now? Or?
Who
are you?
Yeah, who are you? It's Mr. Cheney, bitch.
I was the Wolf Man and Frankenstein and the Mummy and Dracula.
I was the Wolf Man. Just falls over, laying on the ground. He goes, "Oh."
Dude, I just remember from Jackass when Johnny Knoxville was an old man in the store and the guy has to literally drag him out and he's like, I was Lon Chaney's lover. Go back and love him.
Love him. I love that so much.
Welcome to Tangents, the podcast.
Yeah. So they
oh shit.
When we're brought back to them, they're drunk. They have already left the hotel because they never booked a night. The place is full and closed. So they're going back to the house. Before all of that, the sisters have dispatched. Well, Sid has dispatched the bitch. We think. Mm-hmm. And then the sisters have dispatched
her all around the fucking same part of the field.
Yeah,
Benny Hill practically playing in the background.
And the sisters have dispatched of No Stash. The bitch, we find out is still alive. But she finds No Stash in the dumbwaiter, which is how Sid gets around the house. He just goes through the dumbwaiter for some unknown reason. He can walk, so I'm assuming he can function in stairs, but he just likes the dumbwaiter.
Have you ever wanted to ride in a dumbwaiter?
Have I wanted to? Yes. Have I? Yes. I don't have... Dude, I have no chill.
I know, but once again, welcome to another episode of Jason Michael Learns Something About Rob.
I stayed a night at an inn. I forget what state it was in, but I was in an inn and they had a functional dumbwaiter, and I was just like, huh. And Bing. I think it was my mom or my ex-stepdad. One of them was like, don't get in there. And I was like, okay. And then they got like 20 steps ahead of me, and I just turned around and went into it, and I was just like, I pushed the button and closed the gate, and I went up. I met them upstairs. I had my like bag and they were like, we told you not to. And I was like, I beat you up here. They were like, you're an idiot. I was like, I know, but it was fun.
Don't go in there. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, pretty much my thought process. I didn't say it out loud because I was like, they can't stop me once it's moving.
I've seen horror movies with these things.
So it's just the bodies drop left and right. We find out that Sid takes the pretty lady and not entirely sure what he wants to do. Have an idea as what he wants to do. They don't say it. But I also feel like, he clearly wanted to do that same thing to the bitch. We'll leave it at that. You all are smart, I hope, and you're figuring out what I'm putting down. Then we get this reveal of the basement, which was hidden behind a bookcase this whole time.
Fucking badass coffin-shaped bookcase.
Dude, it's dope.
Bloody Legend right there.
Right? No, we know who our Bloody Legend is.
I know.
But they've been feeding some things down there throughout the movie.
Uncle Ned. Hang on, I wrote all three of the names down.
Oh, good job.
Thanks, man. Yeah, Uncle Ned, and then there was Aunt Clara and Aunt Martha. And then I heard a cat, so I was sitting there going, what the fuck is happening in this basement?
Yeah, well, we know what's happening with the cats, because they like to eat the pussy. This is the reveal that I didn't really like, but everyone ends up down in the basement. The bitch is still alive and is sensually calling for Sid's character, which confused me at first. And then she was like, oh, Ralph. And I was just like, what is happening right now? Like, didn't she just get attacked in the woods and she was not for it? And now she's just like, bring him to me. She shows up at the top of the stairs and then fucking attacks him. From what it looked like, she gouged his eyes out with her thumbs. Obviously, we didn't see it, but I was like, good Lord. And then we get the reveal of the rest of the family members that are in the basement. And I was really hoping for something like gross. And I'm pretty sure one of those dudes was just wearing fur on his face. Like he came out of there and I was like, the fuck is on his face? Is it just fur? Like, and not like his whole head. It was like just like a mask of fur on his face. It was a bit disappointing.
Spirit gum and yak hair, baby. Jack Pierce did the makeup on this movie in his later years.
Her lawn just showed up. I was like, just fucking glue this on your fucking face. That'll be fine.
I was the wolf man. See, again, the worst part is I love Lon Chaney Jr., but also, unfortunately, I could take the piss out of him too.
So
go back and love him.
Lon comes back. He's got the toys.
Yeah.
And opens it up, and he says it's a surprise. He pulls out something, and then he grabs a lighter and starts lighting it, and that's when we get to see the mound of TNT in his lap.
The fucking, yeah. Out of nowhere, the cartoon ass stick of dynamite.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So the nice cousin and the pretty lady get the fuck out of there right as the house explodes. And then we cut to the nice cousin doing his outro, talking about how nobody survived and he was the lone survivor of the family, so he won all this money or was rewarded all the money. And then he goes, oh yeah, and we're married and we have a kid. And this is like years later. She's like fucking 13 or the tallest 8-year-old I've ever seen in my life. And she asks her mom to go play outside, and they're like, yeah, just come in before it rains. She was like, yeah. I love her response. She was like, yeah, of course. But like the look on her face was like, no shit. Like, what the fuck else would I do? Just fucking lay out there?
Just gonna stand there staring at the door like, yeah.
And this was a really cool shot. Again, is she walks out, kind of freezes, is staring slightly in the direction of the camera, and then it cuts to this wide angle where there's like stairs in the backyard, and she walks up them and looks straight down the barrel. And you're like, oh, because he says, well, it's not part of my bloodline, so hopefully the lineage exploded in that house. And you're like, oh yeah, so no more weird spider baby. And then the movie's is like, hey, guess what? There probably will be another one. And that, ladies and gents, and our non-binary friends, is Spider Baby from 1967.
Now, Rob, was there a sequel to Spider Baby?
I don't remember. Sorry. Next week, my mind went immediately to next week's movie, and I was just like, unfortunately, there are quite a few.
Different movie entirely, but you'll hear about that in a few.
So Spider Baby also had a different working title, by the way. It was also
Black
called
Door.
Nope, it was called The Maddest Story Ever Told.
What? Okay.
I mean, it is a pretty mad story.
I mean, it is, but I feel like that's just too much to say. Like
yeah, that's probably why they cut it down to Spider Baby.
That's true. It's like a Rob Zombie album title.
It's like Robert Zombie. No, there was never a sequel.
Oh. I mean, you can't really do it again without Lon Chaney Jr.
I mean, you can. It'd be interesting to see where they would go with the new.
You're gonna fucking do a sequel without me.
He said, I'm gonna fucking be a burnt corpse if I want to be a burnt corpse.
Oh.
just takes the fur mask and puts it on.
Rips it off the other guy. Give me that. I was the fucking wolf man. Fuck you.
I was wolf man. Oh, who peed in my pants? I'll kick your ass.
Oh fuck! Who peed on me?
Well, so Bloody Legend of the Week. I think we're gonna have.
Hang on, I'm not ready. All right, go on.
Bloody Legend of the Week.
Oh shit!
I think we're gonna split it.
Yep.
So my Bloody Legend of the Week is Sid Haig. That's very obvious.
And even though, again, we've been ripping on him this entire time, mine is Lon Chaney Jr. Or as he started getting cast as just Lon Chaney at this point, because
Senior
was long dead, but also at the same point, thank you. But also at the same point, people knew this Chaney more at this point than they knew Senior. So he had far surpassed his father.
You know what's funny about this cover? They made him shiny.
The man was shiny during the movie, so
he's real shiny. And the bitch is scantily clad on the cover too. Well, so let's do our score and cult placement on this. Why don't you take that away, Jason Michael?
Okay. Well, like I was saying in the beginning of this movie, I felt disjointed. I felt confused. I felt a little all over the place. There are a few scenes where all of a sudden we're just looking at the twins or the sisters, and then we're back. It was like, oh, okay, thanks, man. I do want to go back and rewatch this, and I will give all the movies for this season a fair shake. Hang on. I'll give them all a fair shake and rewatch them if I need to. If there's one that I just know for a fact, abso-fucking-lutely not, moving on. But I'm willing to give everything at least a good shot. So I will be going back to rewatch this. The worst part is, I'll tell you next week. I originally gave it a 4.
Jesus.
Yeah. I felt quite upset with this movie, and I was honestly expecting more. So, and I would say it's, like I said before, I'm going to keep them all, members towards the end. If, again, my opinions change, and then I can either keep it as a member or I'll make my sacrifices known at the end of the month. So,
all right,
that's where we're at. It's a member for now, but it's really fucking testing my goddamn patience.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly shocked. I felt bad that I felt like this after the movie. But Rob, what's your ranking and your cult placement that we all already know?
Oh, you're gonna be shocked. It's an 8. Not a 9 or a 10. It is an 8, and it's only an 8 because of that fucking reveal at the end. It really, you build up to something that big, and that's what you give us. It's a bit disappointing, but the movie as a whole was awesome. I loved every moment of it. I was locked in the entire time. I was like, this is wildly good. Like, I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. I was expecting something schlocky and stupid, but everyone acted really well. And I also see how this is listed as one of the inspirations for Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, because between the two sisters, you get Baby. Like, that's Baby Firefly. The two of them together. I
didn't know that.
Yeah. And even like some of Sid's movements is how Otis moves in House of a Thousand Corpses, not Devil's Rejects. He acts very differently in Devil's Rejects and 3 from Hell.
Yeah.
But like, and then we get Sid Haig. Like, it's just, I don't know. I love this. So currently it's sitting at, I'm gonna put it right up there with leader. It's in the leader.
All right.
So yeah, this was great.
So
obviously,
where is everything then? Because Peeping Tom is a member, a very high member for me.
Leader for me. I have 2 leaders.
And then Brain That Wouldn't Die and this are both very low members with the possibility of getting the axe. Again,
correct.
To rewatch, I think I'm okay without. I think we all know where Brain That Wouldn't Die, or the Head That Wouldn't Die, or the Black Door is going to wind up. But again, we'll talk about that at the end of the month. Well, Robert, we are moving on towards our final movie of the 60s. It's quite quick, but of course, there's also going to be the final day of the month. We will get Jason Michael Gets Learned with another movie. But next week, what year are we talking about?
We're talking about a movie from 1968.
Ooh, 1 year later.
Yeah, buddy.
Another connection to Robert Zombert, perchance?
Mm-hmm. Or another band. We'll get into that.
Ruh-roh Raggy. Well, then, until next week, again, thank you very much, everybody, for listening. And again, thank you very much to our sponsor for our wonderful shirt. Again, it is Pride Month, so go support everybody, because guess what? Don't be an ass. Just straight up be a nice person. That's all you really need to do. Support everybody, because what's the point in hating people?
Precisely.
What is the fucking point? Are you going to feel better at the end of the day, or are you just going to ostracize yourself from everybody else in the planet? So regardless, go be a nice person. GoreClown.com. Go get some Pride merch. Go Go get any merch involving horror. We love you out there in Spoiler Sleepover. All you suckers, all you slumber partiers, we love you. Thank you
Yes, we do.
for listening. I've been Jason Michael.
And I've been Rob.
And until next week,
Sleep tight, suckers.
Fucking wolf man. Oh.
I was Lon Chaney's lover. I'm Lon Chaney.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Spoiler Sleepover. Join our cult by following our socials like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And for more offerings like this, follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/Spoiler Sleepover Podcast. So until next week, sleep tight, suckers!